All right, so time for our feature match. We have here, just waiting for them to start the game. We got Bobson and Kai. So let's see how this goes.
So again, for the people listening, this is our first bonus content and player challenge that we've ever had. The format of this is Conquest. It is 4 decks with 1 ban each. So rebobson brought Rogue, Warlock, Paladin, and Shaman, and Kai banned his Paladin, which was actually my list, so I'm a little sad. And Kai brought Rogue, Warlock, Paladin, and Druid, and Bobson banned his Rogue. We had to start. One of the rules is that Warlock, had to stay, and we will start with the Warlock mirror match. See who is the Warlock.
Just so everyone's
master.
aware, we have Rebobson on the bottom, and KP56 will be on the top, just so you guys can follow along.
Looks like so I have no idea what Bobson's bringing. It looks like maybe it's going to be some sort of a handlock kind of deck, and it definitely looks like we have Murloc, Warlock coming from
It's a
Kai.
very aggressive deck from what I've seen before, and it's pretty exciting to see. This is a very controlly. He's got a lot of answers to deal with these Murlocs, so I think Rebobson definitely is favored in this matchup, just due to the amount of board clears. Even after this Cold Light Seer, Hellfire, get rid of all them. So let's see how this goes.
Definitely Warlock smashing. Oh, he got. Is that a second Hellfire?
Yeah, it's the
Oh
first
no,
one.
I'm sorry. That was the first Hellfire.
Oh, that
No,
was a top deck
was the second
Hellfire.
one.
Wow.
He just top decked it, so now he has a second Hellfire in his
Yeah.
hand, which is just going to be nasty. Here
This is
comes
a good
down the Sea Devil, which is one of the strongest cards in the
Except
Murloc.
if you have another
Warlock, which
Hellfire.
makes it a viable deck. Yeah. The Stinger allows you to play another Murloc at the cost of health instead of mana, so you can squeeze in another mana. I actually played the deck a few times, and I was able to get a Stinger into another Stinger into
Wow.
another Druid. Into another Murloc, and that's a big swing when it happens. Actually, I got him into Finja.
Yeah. This is the first time in the
so
matchup
that can
Rebobson has actually started thinking. Lately, he's just been jamming stuff in. He has a lot of options. We'll see what he goes with.
Well, I think that the Shadow Bolt is a good option. To just get rid of.
That was a good.
And now he's doing the Blood Bloom, a card I've yet to ever see in play.
This is we're on the Hearth
allows you-
first, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's a server first as well. So it looks like Kai plays Finja.
He's got to find a way to deal with this.
Oh
Finja.
no, he got the value
Announce
tree.
Darkness Warlock. This is what this is. He's doing it for the memes, ladies and gentlemen.
This is absolutely the memeiest deck. But Bobson wanted the memes. He said, if I'm going to beat this guy, I'm going to do it and meme him around. So
Double
life
renounce.
tap and see what he gets. He gets a second for Dallas Narctus. And there
There
he
you go.
goes.
One Yashiraj, though. This is pretty good. Oh, Hunter.
He has Hunter. Interesting.
Man, now it's Secret Hunter Warlock. That was the plan. That was the line that he brought up. Let's see if a flurry of Murlocs can handle all these secrets.
So his Charger's going to get sniped. So her plan was to bring the Charger and then obviously use that plus Finja to get some more Murlocs out, but that did not go according to plan. Now, do you think he'll attack with a Finja or leave him?
I think he's going to attack with the Finja. Oh, he lost stealth, though. This is a big game changer.
got a lot of secrets up. This is quite hilarious. Oh, and he's got a King Crush in there for an 8-mana King Crush that can come out next turn.
I think he's going to see the end soon.
There's the snake trap. Only had something to buff up beasts.
This is a...
Why doesn't Warlock have something to buff up beasts? Well,
So now he's flooded the board with some nice Murloc action here. Buffing him up. Now he has an army of 3 health Murlocs.
Yeah,
He definitely misplayed, though. He should have waited to attack before he played this Seer. But, you know, sometimes things happen in competitive Hearthstone.
Yep. Yep, and he realizes that mistake, too. And as someone who plays a lot of Warlock decks, I've made it many times myself. But, you know, that's how you live and learn, right? Well, here comes King Crush to smash some face. Or to smash something. Let's see what he does with it. You know, he goes for a
giant
trade.
dinosaur just ate that tiny Murloc, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how that felt.
And the Curator comes down now for Kai. That will get him a Beast and a Murloc, which will give him the Gentle Megasaur, which allows him to adapt
It's
his
going to be a
Murlocs.
big turn for him next turn, depending on what he can discover off that Murloc.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely setting up for a big Wind Fury turn if he manage to get that. This is pretty good with the buff to the Renounced Darkness because everything costs 1 health or 1 mana, but I guess there's nothing in his deck anymore that costs 1 mana.
Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. He didn't get any value.
So let's
off
see
of that.
how
It
this
was just
Discover
3/5
works.
for a lot of mana. So
Oh, that War Leader is going to
there's
be
the
great.
Oh yeah, I think the War Leader is the
definitely.
obvious choice. Yep, and that's what he took.
War Leader and a Megasaur. This
That
is
is
it.
good.
This could be it.
Yeah, that's gonna cause a lot of problems for Bobson.
If he gets Wind Fury, this is it, I believe. I think that's lethal. Yep, Wind Fury. GG, guys.
And Bobson knows it's over. So that will be Kai, our viewer, taking a 1-0 lead over Bobson, winning the Warlock Mirror.
Sometimes the memes can't win,
No.
you know?
Yeah. So do you think it should be an X or a check mark that we should use?
You know, I think for a future stream, I think a check mark would be good. I was under the assumption it was last here standing.
Okay, yeah. So for the viewers who are watching, the X's just means that they've won with
So
that
the
class.
deck is no longer valid to be used in this matchup.
Yeah. This is our first bonus content, so
Yes.
stick with us as we have a
Be
learning
fair to
curve
me.
here. But a big shout out to ZT Dubs. This layout looks fantastic. He put a lot of time into getting this
Thank
set
you.
up, and I think it looks great. And I'm really glad that we're able to bring this content to you. So big shout out to
I'm very
Dubs
excited
for
to bring
doing
this to
the
you
work.
guys. It's been a big pet project of mine. You know, over time it's going to look a lot better. So just keep watching, and it'll eventually get better.
So we're now going into game 2. Remember, big stakes on the line. The loser has to craft a golden Agmon Rager.
Was that 400 dust?
So
Yeah, so
That's
losers,
400 dust.
they're going to go home with 400 less dust than they previously had.
Yeah. And we will post a screenshot of it to our our Facebook page so that people can see. All right, so it looks like Bobson's changed his deck. He's not sticking with the Warlock going into
A little
game
bit more
2.
serious.
He's going with a little more serious. Looks like he's got the token shaman, and it looks like Kai is bringing the squirrel's paladin deck.
I heard this deck is pretty good.
So, yeah, it's good, but though I'll tell you, it does struggle against the token shaman, especially when Jade Claws come out
Jade
so
Claws
early.
just wrecks the Tide Callers.
Yeah, it wrecks the Tide Caller, and it gives that 1/1,
Kills
which
the Grimes
challenges.
skill, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the Grimes. I almost never in my matches. I almost never keep the chum because it's just too weak to Maelstrom Portal.
Man, he's snapped keep
things.
that getaway Kodo. Yeah, I don't even have a chance to see what the other ones were. He's like,
it was a bad choice. It's interesting. Bobson's got an interesting thing here. He only has 2 mana, and he's got a 3/3 there. Now he doesn't even have a Maelstrom. If he had a Maelstrom, he could attack.
oh, he's
with
gonna
the
go for the claws again. Next turn, throw down that defender, most likely. Set up for Jade Spirit, I believe. Would you have done that, or would you rather Hero Power, or do you think playing the claws again was the right call? Because now you got punished from that.
From the Seer, going back to a 3/3.
Nope, he didn't trade, but
that's interesting. See, when I play the Murloc deck, I always trade because I want to. You have to keep board. It's just too easy for them to get board.
So here, I think the Stonehill's definitely the play.
Yeah, I think the Stonehill's the play, and then I would trade it. I would
kill
trade
that 3/3 with the weapon and the 2/2, and then get a defender that way. At least soak up. Oh, really? He's gonna go for the Hex.
I think that's a really terrible Hex target. I see what he's doing going into turn 4. He doesn't want a Megasaur to have a target, but he has so much bigger targets that are going to be coming. So what does he have here from the Discover? Looks like he has Stegodon.
A little bit of a delay. Sorry about that. Here's the cards.
Domination.
He went
else,
for the guy that gives everyone
the Peacekeeper.
Divine Shield. That's pretty good in the Murlocs. Be able to trade up.
Yeah. So now he's at the point where his Bobson's at the point where his Jades are going to now be
getting pretty big.
3. Yeah, they're starting to get big. He has a Jade Lightning, and he has the Spirit in his hand.
Now, what do you want to waste the Jade Lightning on the 1/4 taunt, or are you going to start just jamming dudes?
Yeah, I think jamming
next
dudes
turn you can set up
the
with the Aya. That once they start getting 4/4s, 5/5s, that's when the pressure gets on. You start sweating because like eventually, especially with those Murlocs, they're so tiny. It's hard for them to deal with these bigger and bigger, Jades.
He only has 1 Murloc on the board, so he could play the 1 mana, the Inquisitor, and then Megasaur to try to adapt and maybe get poisonous. Divine Favor, it does nothing.
Just going for the. Yeah, he's gonna draw 2 cards
and draw 2. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad line.
At least he knows that his Murlocs are protected. At least, from the naked eye, he knows he'll have 2 more Murlocs.
Oh, bored, and he's playing so aggressively. I'm very very shocked to see how aggressively he's playing.
Face is the place, my friend.
Yeah. I play this matchup differently, but that's there's no right way to always do it, I guess.
Man, that was a nasty getaway code. That's pretty good for him. I would have killed the 2/3 with the Jade Lightning. Save your health on your minions, but
And so now Bobson's got a good board. The Stonehill Defender comes up and he discovers he takes the Tar Creeper, plays a Chum and a Hydrologist.
Big board real quick. Another getaway Kodo. Oh, this Jade Lightning's gonna be big. Or Aya. I think Aya is definitely the play here.
Yeah, he clears the board.
Now he's got a 5/5.
Absolutely. Yep, his board is just he's getting too big for to handle. I mean, he's at 17
there it
life.
is.
And there's the concede.
All right, so now
Bobs.
we have Shaman and Warlock, both players. Let's cut and update the scores now.
He's 1-1.
Close match so far.
Yeah, so now the question is, what's he going to do? Do you think? I think KP probably will stick with his Paladin. You know, I at least would. I love the deck.
He's got.
I think it has a good matchup against both of
You
Rogue
just got to
and
work
Warlock,
on trading.
so.
You know, face isn't always the place.
No, it's not always the place.
Rebobson's got to get a quick
So
refill on his energy with that drink. Parched after that. The big match. Oh, we got Quest Rogue now.
we got Quest Rogue, definitely, and he's got 2 Tide Callers in his hand, which is huge because he gets the taunts, and he has 2 of a kind. And he kept the backstab in his
That's
opening
great.
hand, so Bobson has a real
His
good
Tide Caller's gone.
opener against, real good start against that. Now, going first as the Paladin, he had Tide Caller into the 2/3 that buffs up the Rockpool Hunter, which is really the dream start. But against Rogue, more of the dream is getting the Inquisitor in your opening hand so that you can't get backstabbed.
Of course, we have this wonderful bug, this Firefly hiding up in the top. Well, you gotta love this glitch.
Yeah. So the Tide Hunter comes down and the quest gets played.
Oh, he drew patches though. That sucks. It's always bad to see patches.
Yeah. So the Inquisitor comes down, and then he'll probably do a title hand and get more Murlocs on board.
It's got the prep already though for that when that quest comes down.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to play that other
not
Tide
yet.
Hunter.
Yeah, whenever.
Yeah, he has no bounces going into turn 4. He was just talking about that in our show, how Osaka didn't get the bounces early, and you can see how it affects the Quest Rogue. So
I don't know how I feel about throwing his Steward down without being able to do anything with it.
You know what? He's just playing it as a tempo play. He just needs to get guys on the board. As the aggro Murloc, you need to be applying
That's
pressure.
True. I mean, next turn, he's gonna have a big Divine Favor, and he can also throw down a dude, give it Divine Shield. But yeah, Rebobson's definitely falling behind in this.
Normally, in that situation, like I would have done the same thing. I think with him. And then next turn, he's going to pick up hopefully a Murloc. He's going to get to hero power a Murloc, and then he's just waiting for the big, turn for Sunkeeper Tom, so that he can, really take charge of the
just
board.
Like patches.
Also, Sunkeeper Time is also a big counter to the Quest Rogue because it does change their 5/5s to 3/3s that are on the board. Yes, it does. Any new ones that come out are still 5/5s, but anything that's on the board gets changed to 3/3.
I don't know that.
So it's a huge counter to the Quest Rogue.
So I love this play. Hero powering, throw down the Inquisitor, hero powering again.
Yeah, it's a great play. You're just widening
Rebobson
the
has
board.
nothing to do now because this Terram's gonna light this board up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bobson,
another prep. Yeah, this one's done.
another. This is not good. Bobson's got the not like this face going on.
Not this way. That was good. Attacking with the 4/2 first. You would have got one less damage if you waited.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a smart play there.
You know, I got to give props to whoever made the Murloc deck. It seems to be doing pretty good.
It does actually usually do pretty well against Quest Rogue. Especially Quest Rogue that on turn 6 still hasn't drawn one bounce
That's
effect.
ridiculous.
There's nothing Bobson could do. I mean, he didn't make any misplays. He just drew shit.
He doesn't.
And
He
that's
does
what's
not
gonna
have
happen.
Heart of the Cards. Is what I'm gathering from this.
No. Yeah. He's using the Inquisitor to play Murlocs. So because if you can't beat
That's
him,
right.
join him, right? And yeah, this is just about to get ugly pretty quick.
Well, yes, he has
Type
12, 13, 14,
That's
15.
good.
That's lethal.
Is it?
Yeah, with the buffs from the Tide Caller. It's 15 exactly.
Yeah. So Kai goes up 2-1.
This is looking good for Rebobson.
Not looking good for rebobson. And we are going to go into game number 4. So I wonder what kind of druid Kai's going to bring. Do you think he's going to bring
I think it's going to be aggro.
big druid? I think so too. He wants to win.
This is a very aggro list. Aggro. This is Murlocs, baby. He's going to bring a Murloc druid.
Yes. You know what? I'd have so much respect for Kai if he brought Murloc druid.
Redemption round for Rebobson, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 2 bounces.
Nope. He's playing big druid with
Wow.
the quest. He's playing quest druid. This is fantastic. And look, Bobson's got a totally different hand.
3 Tide Callers
He has-
so far.
well, yeah, he's got 2 shadow steps in his hand, so he's going to be putting out stuff fast. So it's really how fast, and Kai has no ramp. So he's not looking very good as far as that goes. He has no wild growths, no ramp at all. Bobson's doing what he wanted to do last game. And so it's looking good right now for Bobson. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, he's going to give his weapon +1 attack.
He gets a Captain Greenskin off of the RNG from the Egg Napper.
Yeah. Rebobson's off to a pretty good start now.
Yeah. And I guess he's going to hold on. Oh, he's out of mana, so never mind. I was saying I wonder if he's going to hold on to the deckhand. But
we'll see if he can get some ramp off this Wrath.
no ramp. He's using his coin to get another Egg Napper on the board. Oh no, they're not an Egg Napper.
Forager.
It's the Forge.
Ooh, Abyssal Enforcer. That's going to be good if you can't get the quest off. Wow.
Oh, another. And that's going to complete his quest on turn 4, which is always a good time to
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. So, and that gives him a lot of dudes on the board. He has 6 dudes on the board now. Kai can easily take out 3.
I mean, a swipe would be devastating right now. That would be.
Yeah. And nope, he gets an innervate though, so he can get out.
One more. If he saved that coin,
Arco.
he could have got the enforcer this turn.
Oh, that would have been so nasty.
But instead, he's gonna have
That
20
would've been-
damage on board with 20 in the hand,
Yeah.
or 10 in the hand.
I concede to you.
Oh, he concedes.
It is now tied 2-2.
2-2.
This is making
Yeah,
a good
if you
challenge
would've saved
match.
You would have saved that coin, that Abyssal Enforcer. That would have won him the game. That would have been totally a tide turner.
I think we would have all wept together. He threw down that enforcer.
We are going to the last and final game. Rebobson needs to win with the Warlock.
Renounce darkness.
The
Warlock.
Souls shall be mine.
Let's see how this goes. Featuring Doom and Fellfire Potion and Bane of Doom.
Spectacular.
What do we have? So
And it looks.
we got an interesting hand, to say the least. He kept the Doom because he knows he's
Wow,
playing
and
against
Twisting
Big
Nether.
Druid. Oh,
If this game
Twisting
goes long,
Nether.
nothing's
So
going to
he-
live.
yeah. So he definitely is in for the long game. And let's see, Kai has no ramp, but he has he has an innervate, but no permanent ramp. So if he gets
3-5-4 on turn 2. That's pretty good.
yeah. Unfortunately, the Shadow Bolt will take care of it. But he will get 5 damage in with it. And he's got another one coming.
Divine Shield. Wow, this is looking good for Rebobson.
Not looking good at all.
A second Doom. Wow.
Nothing to do here for Kai. Just gonna hero power, go face, puts Bobson
15.
down to you.
This is getting to be quicker
15.
than Pirate Warrior.
So he puts corruption on that guy
Some
and just
1-1s.
plays a couple of 1-1s with
So-
Forbidden Ritual.
Looks like Kai can't really play anything this turn though. Just hero power and pass.
It's another dead turn.
I mean, it's getting kind of low for Rebobson though. Can't really use Fellfire Potion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he
Not
does.
much-
He
not
got
much
Siphon
to do.
Soul
There's
though.
just-
That's good.
And he's still life tapping. So he's down to 8
This must be
life
Reno
now.
Warlock.
The Dark Arco comes down. Siphon Soul, that takes care of that nice
Yeah,
and
easy.
easily, but he's got a lot of taunts coming now. Kai has just a big hand.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for
and
Rebobson.
unfortunately- Yeah, Bobson doesn't have an answer for at least another turn after this. He's on 7 mana. He plays Corrupting Mist, which will take out.
I want to
The
see
Curator.
the Blood
The Curator.
Potion and a Doom.
Start.
All right, so we did have a little bit of a technical difficulty. Kai did end up beating Rebobson, but since it wasn't televised, we are going to do a rematch. And Rebobson stated if he loses this one, he will craft 2, not 1, 2 Amgam Ragers that are golden. So
Time's been lean.
So we're
since
gonna
Old
see.
Spice.
let's see this one go. So I believe they're starting up.
Yep.
And, I decided I'm going to be gracious and put
Kai's on the bottom.
Kai is on the bottom now because he whooped Rebobson earlier.
And he's got some ramp, which is
All right, and the hands are showing now. This is good.
not a whole lot going on in Bobson's hand. And yeah, this is gonna be good. You got the tiger into the warden. So that's a pretty lethal combo there. Let's see what Bobson comes up with. He's going to put corruption on the uh, 5-1, which is okay. He'll get one swing out of it, which is all he wants.
That's all he has. It is all he wants.
Yeah. So let's see what happens. Bobson's turn. Plays Barnes. Barnes is going to pull out Yashiraj.
Yashiraj.
The dream.
Into Yashiraj.
Yashiraj. Oh.
Ramp
My
Druid, more
goodness.
like Ramp Warlock.
Oh my goodness.
This is a blockbuster match.
Yes. Brings him down to 14. See what he does here. He does have the Fellfire potion. But no, he only has 5 mana, I believe. So he's just going face. Oh, no, he does have... He can play the Fire potion.
And this is going to do nothing to Yashiraj.
Yeah.
He's leaving himself with a nice 10-10.
Boom to face. See what happens now. Got the Ancient of War.
And I do believe we have ourselves a winner coming up.
Yeah, we got the Ancient of War, but he can Siphon Soul.
He's going to Siphon Soul into, looks like probably a Hellfire maybe?
Oh, the Blood Bloom into the Siphon Soul into Hellfire, yeah. Or lethal.
What a great game.
Well, it was definitely fun. We'll see what happens here. Maybe they both will craft a golden hand.
Yeah, I think that's a good
idea.
idea.
Commemoration of the.
Yeah. This is a
Now-
good matchup though.
Kai was the winner.
All right, so with that, guys, I'm going to thank you all for watching. We're going to go ahead and stop this stream and everything, but we appreciate you all coming out, watching it. If you're on YouTube, great. Thank you for sticking through all the technical difficulties towards the end, but anyway, it was a great feature match, and we want to thank Kai for stepping up and
Yeah, and you are our current viewer champion.
that is correct.
So, maybe what we'll do is we'll start, keeping track of our viewers and who's beaten, the people on the podcast, and we can have a little tournament of the champions and put something up like a little prize or still some fun. So thanks again, Kai, for being a good sport and having a good time. Always a pleasure, and thanks for helping make the show better. And we really love bringing you this bonus content. If you have a challenge, if you want to challenge someone on stream, go ahead, give us write into us. Our email is aroundthehearthpodcast@gmail.com. We'll always accept a good challenge, and maybe we'll put you on stream, and but write us in with anything, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.